Stan Gibilisco here from the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of absolute resolutions. I just made another New Year's resolution that I'd like to share with you. I just made it on the spot. It just came to me and I said, I ought to share this. Because I think a lot of people might like this, might like to try this. You might like to try this. I like to make a lot of lists of things to do. Do this, do that, do the other. And I put a star next to something that I think really has to be done. Now, lists can be very useful. Grocery lists, you don't want to forget the butter or the eggs or the sour cream or the chocolate candy bars. You don't want to forget all the stuff that keeps you in good health and so forth and so on. But more importantly, there are a lot of lists you really don't have to make. And I just was about to write down something to do tomorrow. Because tomorrow is pretty much the start of the new work year, and there was something that I thought I should do in regards to my work, which is writing. And then I thought, wait a second. If this particular task is important enough to actually do, then I will remember it without having to have it on a list. So I decided not to write it down. It would be a one-item list, one of these little stickums that you put up until your walls are covered with stickums and they're all flapping in the breeze from the fan or just the general air currents flapping on your walls. All these little to do this, to do that, to do the other thing, and of course you don't do any of them except you do look at the thing and think, what the hell am I doing? Putting all this crap on my walls. I'm going to take them down. I think my house will look better if I don't have them, so I take them down without looking. If I find that what this particular task is, if it's important enough to do, I'll do it. And I won't need a list. Those are the most important items of all. So therefore, my resolution in regards to that for 2017 is, do not write down the very most important things that you have to do. Because the very most important things will get remembered without having to have a list. And if you forget them, they weren't important in the first place. Problem solved. A listless New Year, 2017. Could we be so lucky? Stan Gibilisco signing off. Until next time, so long.